Life has no pity for anyone, but it also cannot stop those who refuse to give up. If there's one thing you need to understand right now, it's this: life won't go easy on you. It is rough, unpredictable, and often cruel. It will test your patience, your strength. The tough days will come, the difficulties will arise, and, in the worst moments, it will feel like the entire universe is conspiring against you. But you know what? You can be even tougher. You can be as resilient as life is relentless. Because, in the end, there is no victory without struggle, and those who refuse to give up always find a way. We live in a world where we are often misled into believing that life should be easy. That success will come if we simply do the right things. But this is the most dangerous lie of all. The truth: life owes you nothing. No one will hand you what you want on a silver platter. Everything worth having in life requires struggle. And that struggle is daily, constant, and often lonely. It doesn't matter who you are or where you come from, everyone faces their own battles. What separates those who win from those who give up isn't the size of the challenge, but the willingness to keep going, even when everything seems lost. Think of life as a strict coach, always pushing you beyond your limits. It places weights on your shoulders to see if you can bear them. It puts obstacles in your path to test your determination. It wants to know if you have what it takes to keep going, even when you're tired, even when you're scared, even when it feels like you have no strength left. Here's the secret: life doesn't reward those who surrender. It rewards those who persist. Every time you resist, every time you get back up after a fall, you're proving to yourself that you're stronger than you think. You're one step closer to what you desire. Yes, life is brutal, but you have a choice. You can let yourself be crushed by the challenges, complain about the difficulties, and hide behind excuses. Or you can face life head-on, with clenched fists and a heart full of courage, ready to fight for what is yours. Being as tough as life doesn't mean being insensitive, it means being resilient. It means holding your head high when everything seems to be falling apart. It means moving forward, even when it feels like the ground has been pulled out from under you. Ask yourself, what do you really want in life? Whatever the answer: success, happiness, overcoming obstacles, know that there are no shortcuts to get there. Everything requires effort. And it's in the struggle that you discover what you're truly made of. Every challenge you face is an opportunity to grow. Every fall is a chance to learn. Every hard day is a page in the story you're writing. And in the end, you'll realize that the scars from the battles aren't signs of defeat but trophies of victory. Maybe today you're at rock bottom, tired and hopeless. Maybe the difficulties seem insurmountable. But remember, life cannot stop those who refuse to give up. Every day you persist, every moment you choose to keep fighting, is a victory. So, no matter how brutal life is, choose to be stronger. Stand up, adjust your posture, and say, life can test me, but it will never break me. Because, in the end, life isn't about what it does to you, it's about what you choose to do with it. And you can be as tough as you need to be to win. Understand this. Expecting the world to be fair is like waiting for a stone to turn into gold. It won't happen. Have you ever stopped to think about how much of your life you've spent waiting? Waiting for things to change on their own, for someone to come and help you, or for fate to suddenly put everything in its place. Here's the harsh reality: no one is going to fix your life for you. God exists, but He won't hand everything to you on a silver platter. He will create opportunities and show the paths, but you need to be in motion to seize them. Remember, no matter how desperate you are, how easy others' success seems, or how you try to justify your waiting, the change you desire won't come from outside. It can only begin within you. Since childhood, we've been inundated with stories of rescues, heroes who come to save the day, tales where everything works out in the end, and promises that time will solve everything. But reality is very different. There are no heroes in real life. There's no magic that will fix your problems or someone who will take you by the hand and carry you to the top. Your life is your responsibility. And as long as you wait for someone else to fix it, you're wasting time that you could be using to build the path with your own hands. How many times have you thought, if I had more time, more money, more support, things would be different? But here's the secret: you already have everything you need to start. It's not the lack of resources holding you back, it's the lack of decision. It's hesitation, the fear of failing, and the belief that you're not ready yet. The truth is, the world doesn't wait for you to be ready, it responds to those who act. Everything you need is already within you. Your strength, your determination, and your ability to learn along the way. It's time to stop waiting. Your life is happening right now, in this moment. Every day that passes without you taking control is a wasted day. Every excuse you make, every opportunity you let slip, is a chance lost to build something extraordinary. Taking control means accepting that the world isn't fair, but you can be fair to yourself. It means understanding that no one will fight your battles, but you are more than capable of winning them. You can spend the rest of your life complaining about injustices, comparing yourself to others, and waiting for the universe to fix things for you. Or you can recognize that life was never about what's fair or easy, it's about what you do with the cards you've been dealt. Expecting fairness is like waiting for the rain to stop before you start running. You'll waste too much time. It's better to accept that, although the world isn't fair, you can be relentless. You have two options: keep waiting for something or someone to change your life, or decide to be the agent of that change. Yes, it's scary. Yes, you'll face challenges. But do you know what's scarier? Looking back 5, 10, 20 years from now and realizing nothing changed because you chose to wait. Stop looking to the world out there for the solution to your problems. It's inside you, waiting for you to activate it. Taking control doesn't mean solving everything at once. It means taking the first step, even if it's small. It means shifting from a victim mindset to a protagonist mindset. It doesn't matter where you start, as long as you start. Today, ask yourself, what can I do now to improve my life? It could be something simple: organizing your priorities, learning a new skill, or facing a challenge you've been avoiding. The important thing is to act. Expecting the world to be fair is like waiting for a stone to turn into gold. It won't happen. But here's the good news. You don't need to wait. You can take that stone, polish it, and turn it into something valuable with your own hands. It's not easy, but it's possible. It's not quick, but it's rewarding. And when you finally realize that no one will fix your life for you, you'll feel the weight of responsibility. But along with it, you'll also feel the power of freedom. Because the moment you take control, there are no longer limits to where you can go. Learn this. Time is like a river. It only flows forward and never comes back. Think of time as a constant current, flowing relentlessly, whether you're swimming or standing still on the shore. It doesn't wait, it doesn't slow down, and it certainly doesn't reverse. Every second that passes is irreversible. Every day that ends is a chapter you can't rewrite. This is the undeniable truth we all face, but few truly understand. Time is slipping away, and it won't wait for you. Every day you delay your dreams is a day you will never get back. Think about it. How many times have you told yourself, "I'll start tomorrow"? How many plans have remained just thoughts, waiting for the perfect moment, the courage that hasn't come, or the ideal conditions that never appeared? But here's the reality: time doesn't care about your fears. It doesn't care if you think you're not ready yet. It keeps moving forward, relentless, leaving you behind while your excuses steal the minutes, hours, and days that could be building the life you want. Every day wasted is an opportunity you'll never recover. And the greatest waste isn't the passing of time, it's the time you fail to use. Ask yourself, what have I done with the time I had today? This question might be uncomfortable, but it's necessary. Are you using your hours to build something meaningful, or are you letting them slip away into distractions that lead nowhere? The truth is, time doesn't make choices, it only moves forward. You decide what to do with it. And the longer you wait, the harder it becomes. Because tomorrow is never guaranteed. All you have is this moment, this now. Many people live under the illusion that everything will align perfectly someday. The weather will be ideal, fear will vanish, and motivation will be endless. But the perfect moment is a lie. It doesn't exist. The right time to start will never be tomorrow, it's always today. How many times have you postponed something important because you thought you weren't ready? And looking back, did that delay solve anything? Or did it just steal your chance to try? You don't need perfection. You need action. Imagine that each day is like a blank check. It arrives in the morning, and you decide how to spend it. You can invest it in something meaningful: your dreams, your growth, your relationships. Or you can waste it thoughtlessly, letting it slip away on things that don't add value to your life. At the end of the day, the check disappears, and you'll never see it again. That's the essence of time. It's in your hands, but only while you use it. If you keep waiting, keep postponing, what will be left? It's okay to feel afraid, insecure, or unsure of where to start. The problem is letting those emotions paralyze you while time slips through your fingers. Remember this, the future you want depends on what you do with the time you have today. You don't need to fix everything at once. You don't need all the answers. What you need is to decide that this moment matters and that you're willing to use it. Because, believe me, there's immense power in the now. It's in this moment that changes begin, steps are taken, and stories are transformed. Stop waiting. Life doesn't happen tomorrow, it happens now. Time is the most valuable resource you have, but it's also the easiest to waste. The good news is that, as long as you're reading this, as long as you're breathing, there's still time to act. Today is the day to make a decision. Use your time. Build something. Make it happen. Because time doesn't wait, and what you do with it now defines who you'll be in the future. Another fundamental lesson is this: pain is not your enemy. It's your teacher. No one likes to feel pain. It's uncomfortable, unsettling, and often frightening. But here's a truth that few people see: pain isn't here to destroy you, it's here to teach you. It's like that demanding teacher who seems relentless but ultimately wants you to reach your full potential. Think about the most difficult moments in your life: the falls, the failures, the losses. At the time, they seemed unbearable, as if they would never end. But looking back, can you see how each of those pains shaped who you are today? How they taught lessons you wouldn't have learned otherwise? Pain is an essential part of growth. Just as a muscle grows stronger when it faces resistance, you become stronger when you confront the challenges the world throws at you. Avoiding pain means avoiding transformation. When pain arrives, it's easy to think you're facing the end. But in reality, those difficult moments are just transition points. They aren't permanent, they're stages in a process. What defines who you'll become after them isn't the pain itself, but how you choose to face it. You can run from pain, pretend it doesn't exist, or you can face it, learn from it, and use it as fuel to become a stronger, more resilient version of yourself. The choice is always yours. We live in a culture that idolizes comfort. We do everything we can to avoid discomfort, difficulty, and effort. But the problem with running from pain is that you also run from the lessons it brings. Think about this: nothing worthwhile in life comes without effort. A realized dream, a goal achieved, a meaningful life, all of these require sacrifice, perseverance, and, yes, some pain. Every time you choose to face pain instead of fleeing from it, you move closer to your next level. You become someone stronger, wiser, and better prepared for the challenges ahead. This doesn't mean you should seek out suffering or put yourself in unnecessarily difficult situations. But it does mean that when pain appears, and it will, you should accept it as part of the journey. Ask yourself, what is this pain trying to teach me? It could be patience, resilience, strength, or even the importance of changing direction. Pain always brings a lesson, but you can only learn it if you're willing to listen. And once you learn, something magical happens. Pain begins to lose its power over you. The strongest people you know didn't get there by accident. They faced challenges, endured losses, fell countless times, and got back up every single time. They didn't become strong despite the pain, but because of it. The strength you seek, the success you desire, and the life you want lie on the other side of resistance. Every tear you shed, every sleepless night, every battle that feels endless is shaping you into someone stronger and more prepared. Finally, keep in mind, life doesn't reward those who stay in their comfort zone. It exalts those who have the courage to take risks. Life is an invitation to courage. It doesn't promise ease or offer guarantees. But for those who dare, it opens doors to possibilities that can only be discovered by those who decide to take risks. The world belongs to the courageous, not because they have no fear, but because they act even when fear whispers that it's safer to stop. Imagine spending your entire life in a comfortable room where nothing changes and nothing challenges you. It may seem appealing at first, but over time, that room starts to feel like a prison. The comfort zone is just like that. It offers safety, but at the cost of growth. It avoids failure, but also blocks achievement. The truth is, everything you want lies beyond that comfort zone. Your dreams, Your greatest achievements and the experiences that make life truly worthwhile are on the other side of the invisible line that fear has drawn for you. Here's the big question: will you stay in that room, or will you dare to cross the line? Courage isn't the absence of fear. Everyone feels it. Fear is natural. It protects us from danger and alerts us to risks. But it can also deceive us, magnifying problems and creating barriers that don't exist. Courage is recognizing fear but choosing to act anyway. It's looking at the invisible line of hesitation and saying, "I don't know what will happen, but I'm going to find out." Think of the times you hesitated before an opportunity because fear spoke louder. Now imagine how different your life could be if, instead of holding back, you had taken that step. What have you lost by not taking risks? Your dreams are out there, waiting for you. But they won't come to you, you have to go to them. The path isn't easy, and it's normal to hesitate before crossing. But remember, hesitation is an invitation to be courageous. When you hesitate, your heart knows you're facing something significant. That feeling of doubt, that knot in your stomach, isn't a sign to quit, it's a call to move forward. Each step beyond hesitation is a victory over fear and a move toward what truly matters. Those who remain in their comfort zone never experience true fulfillment, not because they aren't capable, but because they never dared to try. The taste of victory, the pride of overcoming challenges, and the joy of achieving something great can only be felt by those who have the courage to take risks. Life isn't about ensuring safety, it's about diving into the unknown, learning, growing, and living intensely. Only those who take risks can say they truly lived. The world is full of opportunities waiting for someone brave enough to say, "Yes, I will." Every day offers chances to leave your comfort zone, to challenge your limits, and to get closer to the life you desire. But these opportunities won't wait. They pass quickly and turn into what ifs for those who don't seize them. Courage isn't a rare gift, it's a choice you can make every day. So today, look fear in the eye and say, "I acknowledge you, but I won't let you paralyze me." Cross the line. Break through the barrier of hesitation, and discover what it means to live fully with courage, determination, and purpose. The world belongs to the courageous, and you can be one of them. Be the person who lifts yourself up during tough times, who believes when everything seems lost. In the hardest moments, when the weight of the world feels unbearable, you need to be your own anchor. Don't wait for someone else to rescue you, because the strength you're looking for is within you. Be your greatest ally, the one who, even in chaos, finds a reason to keep going. Stop waiting for change and start creating it. The transformation you want won't fall from the sky. It requires courage, action, and above all, determination. You are the architect of your life. Start building today. Today is the day to show the world and yourself that you're stronger than any obstacle, because you were born to win.